Nice nail polish on Scott Pollard. Kansas on a 28-6 run to end the first half. Jock Vaughn, the steal and the lay-in. The Jayhawks were up 15 at the break. Second half, Oklahoma rallies. Corey Brewer, the great steal. Brewer lays it in. Sooners on a run of their own, 12-4. Oklahoma narrowing the gap. Eduardo Nahara hits the three. Pulls the Sooners within 4. More Sooners, more Nahara. This time, instead of the three in the paint for the leaning jumper, Oklahoma trailing 52-51. Kansas not to be outdone. Vaughn on the break. The hoop and the foul. Kansas would go up 6, 58-52. But the Sooners weren't finished. Nate Erdman from 3. Got it. Oklahoma within 4, 68-64. Kansas up 3. Jared Hass has a chance to go up 4. Misses the free throw. Grabs the board. Possession arrow says Oklahoma. Trailing by 3. John Nash, the drive. Sooners within 1, 69-68. Under 10 seconds left. Oklahoma a chance to tie. Erdman couldn't hit. Nahara the rebound. He misses. Erdman would try it again. Also no good. No good. Kelvin Sampson couldn't believe it. The good looks were there. The Jayhawks, though, they win 70-68. We told you the
11 o'clock local start, pajama night at Rice. That was the halftime sleeping bag race, and the Owls came out in a toasty, deep state of REM. Keith Van Horn with the 3. Utes on a 10-0 run to start the game. And, okay, it's sleeping bag head night or something like that. Second half, Jarvis Kelly-Sani with a monster jam worthy of 3 names. Utah up 43-27, more Rice. Robert Johnson, the tough runner in the foul. They cut it to 10, 52-42. Moments later, Johnson with the shot, no, but Jarvis Kelly-Sani, yes, in the foul. Rice cuts the lead of 52-45. More Rice. Robert Johnson with the 3. The Utah lead is cut to 2, and Rick Majerus cannot believe what he's seeing. But Utah, behind Keith Van Horn, pulls away, brings the lead to 9, and Utah goes on to win by the final of 75-66. With this victory, Utah clinches the WAC 6. Matson, he had 12, Cardinal by 9. More Stanford. Chris Weems for 3. He had 14. Stanford by 16 at the half. Second half, different half. Same old story. Brevin Knight, basket, and the foul, part of it. A 22-4 Stanford run. Cardinal up by 41 at this point. And Ryan Mendez has the wide open 3 and does what he's supposed to do. Despite the score, Mendez, one of 5 Stanford players to hit double figures. The 47-point margin is gunning for the upset. Seth Chadwick for Wofford. But Colorado too much. Chauncey Billups to Charlie Melvin. Colorado cruises 65-58. Chauncey Billups scored 15 points as the Buffaloes improved to 20-7 on the season. Their first 20-win camp. Bryant Lowe, no. Mark Miller, yes. UIC by 2. Tim Gill behind the back to Rocky Walls, and he's a wrecking machine. Oral Roberts led by 11 at the half, but the UIC Flames could not be extinguished. Low, down low, lays it in, gets fouled. We're tied at 53, and then UIC goes inside again. Clifton Jackson calls glass. UIC outscores ORU by 20 in the second half. A 9-point loss to non-conference UIC, not
as seen here on ESPN. Jason Sapola to Otis Hill. Syracuse up at the break by 6. Second half, Providence tough. Corey Wright to Ruben Garces with a big 2-handed slam. Garces 12 and 13. Syracuse would come back. Jason Hart to Hill. Another big slam. Q's led by 7. Hill had 23 and 9, but Providence wouldn't say die. Austin Crozier. Providence trailed by only 1, 21 and 11 for Austin. 2 minutes left. Jamel Thomas throws it away. Hill to Jason Hart, shows he can finish. Syracuse up 3. Score stayed that way until 32 seconds left. God Shamagon hits the 3 to tie it. And here we go. Syracuse, chance to win in regulation. Todd Bergen, little too strong. We go to overtime in the OT. All SU. Jason Hart off the rebound. The dish to Jason Sapola. He had 21. Q's up 4. Jason Hart on the cut, gets it and finishes a lefty lay-in. Syracuse wins. It's Providence's first home loss of the season. Trying to upend the first-place Monarchs. Cal Boulder flying down the lane. He had 8 in this one. And then the Odell Hodge show. Here gets 1 of his 10 rebounds and 2 of his 29 points on the easy lay-in. More from Odell, working it on the baseline. Spin move, bucket, and the foul. ODU wins 72-66. They earn the #1 seed in the Colonial. Binder with the steal and runs the floor. Steve Alford and the Bears are led by as much as 19 in the first half. 2.5 seconds left in the first half. Rashad Tucker at 32, but Southern Illinois trailed by 14 at the break. Southwest Missouri just too much in the second half. William Fauntleroy in the lane. And Southwest Missouri, they win 88-81.
Sophomores. First half, Mercer off the steal to Anthony Epps. Back to Mercer for the jam. Kentucky's up 9. Tennessee then takes it up court. We're going to warn Mercer about C.J. Black. Oh, he didn't hear me. Mercer went down. Watch it again. Looked like he was shaken up pretty badly. As it turns out, Mercer turned out to be okay. Still in the first half with Mercer back in the mix. Off the steal. And 2 more for Mercer. Second half, Tennessee on the comeback trail. Brandon Wharton cuts, misses the lay-in, but C.J. Black is there. Tennessee within 9. More Tennessee. Charles Hathaway. Whoa! Tennessee within 7. Then Hathaway to Black. He had a team-high 22. Look who's there. Peyton Manning. I want to be a Jet after all. Scott Padgett, game-high 24, and Kentucky wins it 74-64 as Mercer scored 19. 27 wins now for Kentucky. That ties a school record for most regular season wins. Wake retires. Tim Duncan's number 21. First half, Duncan for 2. Only scored 10 points. Wake up 6. Time running out in the first half. Kevin Morris throws the ball away. Tony Rutland has the ball at the buzzer. Yeah, Wake up 12 at the half. Second half, Wake is up 15. Duncan had 9 assists, almost had 10, but because of the pass inside to Kenneth Herbst, Duncan finished with 9 assists. Duncan also had 12 boards as Wake Forest goes on to win by the final score of 71.
Since 73 either. First half, UMass down 6. Enos Norville, no. Larry Kettner, yes. He had 19 in the game. UMass trailed it by 7 at the break. Now down only 1 in the second half. Terrell Myers for 3. He had 16. Hawks up by 4. UMass responds. Carmelo Travieso throws down 3. He finished with 18. UMass back within 1. The Hawks opened it from there. Rashid Bey on the drive. The wraparound to Harold Rasul with the hoop and foul. That capped a 12-1 Hawks run and a run on the court. As the Hawks win 78-63. They win as a ranked team, have won 17 in their last 20. Miss leads Cincy by 4 in the opening moments of the second half. Now down 2. Darnell Burton ties the game with the leaner. Then off the inbounds pass, Burton with the steal and feeds Ruben Patterson. Cincinnati up 2. More Patterson. He blocks it. He picks it up, and he takes it the route. And the foul that puts Cincy up by 8. And they would cruise from there. 63-49 is your final. Ruben Patterson with 20 much.
To donate to his alma mater. First half, all Illinois. Bryant Notree stole it, spinning, jamming. Illinois up 46-25 at the half. Second half, it's Kejuan Garris. He went 4 of 5 from three-point land, finished with 27. Illinois by 25. Late in the second now, it's Notree again. He had 12 points. Illinois rolls easily, 87-65. Penn State now 2-14 in the conference, said Coach Jerry Dunn. That was an embarrassment. They played like men, and we played like boys. Illinois now has 9 conference wins. They're a half game behind Iowa and Wisconsin for 3rd place in the conference. Marquette St. Louis under 1 minute to play. Marquette by 1. Aaron Hutchins turns it over. Jeremy Biles takes it in for the layup. Billikens up 1. Time running down to Marquette. Gerard Lavette gets the ball in the lane. He only had 8 points. Huge 2, though, right there. Marquette by 1, 55-54. Last chance for St. Louis. Jamal Walker brings it up. Got to do something here. Penetrates. Lost the basketball. Mad scramble. Jump ball. Marquette had the possession, so they take over, and they go on to win by the final score of 56-50. And away we go. Dennis Jordan, 9.7 boards. Put back there for Jordan. More horns. Chris Clack had 23. Kaboom. Sheldon Quarles. A turnaround jump shot. He had 9 points for Texas. Aggies coach Tony Barone. What happened? Texas goes on to win by the final score of 68-57. Clack didn't go clank. Jumper.
Was their left-handed two-guard.
Rough start for the Red Raiders. Another miss right there. And Missouri comes out with it. Chip Walther comes back the other way. He had 11 points, 3 there. Missouri up 41-34 at the half. Second half, Texas Tech fighting back. Corey Carr, 7 of 13 from three-point land. Raiders down 2. More Carr. Another 3. And then another 3. Carr with 7 threes, 30 points. Tech wins it 84-73. Warm up, it showed. First half, Pat Garrity gets swatted. Gets it back. Maybe it's better that he didn't get it back. Air ball. Then Ardmore White delivers the alley-oop to Garrity. Offensive goaltending, no bucket. Irish down by 1.5. Second half, Irish down 2. Garrity, 9 of 19 from the floor, a 3 there. Irish take the lead, and then Garrity buries another 3. He scored 18 of his 27 in the second half. Notre Dame wins it 69-60. A bad loss for Miami's NCAA tourney hopes. A good win for Notre Dame's NIT tourney hopes. All 18 attempts on this one sequence. As he steals it and misses it. Is he close to 18 yet?
I think he's around 17.
Yeah, that's 18. And a foul. Second half, more Cummings. Off the miss. Cummings runs the floor, gets the nice pass, and comes down, makes this one on the first try. Pitt would never trail again and go on to win 77-74. Cummings scored 21. Richard Hamilton of UConn, a career-high 31 in the loss. Hamilton scored 10 of... Bombs away for 3. The Hokies down 1. 10 seconds to go. Brendan Dunlop. Shot rolls off the rim, but he gets it back. They call timeout. So the Hokies have one last chance. Jim Jackson, couldn't get off much of a shot. Virginia wins it by the score of 58-57. Staples scoring 17 of his 19 points.
Wolverines up by 1. Lewis Bullock, Maceo Baston. And he gets a foul. A little bit more Baston. This time follows up the Tractors miss with a jam of his own. And on the next possession on the Michigan steal, Brandon Hughes will get the easy layup. It isn't so easy, and it's Baston again. Michigan 42-35. They're pulling away. Or later in the second half, Minnesota fast break. It's Bobby Jackson, Eric Harris, the hoop and the harm. Gophers are down by 1. 43 seconds left in regulation. Minnesota down by 2. Jackson at the baseline. They leave him alone. He ties it at 54. Next possession, 10 seconds left. Michigan with the ball, but Eric Harris with the sticky fingers. Now it's Jackson on the break. They knock him down. It's a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line, which is what usually happens when you get fouled. Makes the first, misses the second. Gophers 55-54. Michigan with a chance left. The inbounds pass. Courtney James bats it away. Minnesota wins on the road at Michigan, and that does not seem like a big surprise in clinching the Big Ten championship and Clem Haskins getting to cut down the net. Consider this. They were 26-1, Michigan was. Now in the third quarter, Kemp looking good. In fact, looking
big place in the Big 12 up for grabs. Who knew the tip was up for grabs? Fred Edmonds doesn't even go up for the tip with Kelvin Cato, but Kelvin Cato gets up here. Iowa State led 31-29 at the half. Second half tied at 35. Pratt with the drive, the hoop, the foul. He had 17. Cyclones would not look back. They're up 9 now off the scramble. J.C. Holloway finds Dedrick Willoughby on the other end for the lay-in. And then a moment of trepidation remaining. Cato comes down with the air ball, rips the rebound away, and re-injures his shoulder. Ouch. See, he's going down in pain there. Walked off the floor, did not return. The Cyclones, however, won 65-54, breaking a 2-game losing streak and pulled into a tie with Kyrie Davis. Goes for the steal, and the reverse. No! Eddie Fogler. Stoic. Pax Whitehead. Vandy's top scorer, picked up 3 fouls in the first 4 minutes, sat the rest of the half. South Carolina by 8. William Gallman, the lay-in and foul. South Carolina by 13 at the half. Second half, 8 minutes left. Gamecocks by only 6. Whitehead picks up his 4th foul, going for the steal on Larry Davis. And then he gets hit for the technical. Whitehead fouls out, 7.16 minutes, and that would be it for Vandy. Melvin Watson's shot is off. Larry Davis's is not. South Carolina wins 74-53. Commodores have lost 2 straight. Roderick Howard loses the handle. Nate Johnson with the outlet to DeJuan Wheat to Alvin Sims. Sims had 12 points and 4 assists. Second half, NC Charlotte down 7. Sean Colson with the feed to Alexander Cool, who misses with the hook. But Versil Shaw follows with a layup and foul. The lead is cut to 4. The Cardinals, however, would put it away. B.J. Flynn to Alvin Sims to DeJuan Wheat, hanging, and the foul. Louisville by 9. Wheat had 16. Closing seconds, NC Charlotte down by 4. Don't want to foul the three-point shooter. Roderick Howard with the 45-footer. It goes. Good thing they didn't foul him. Louisville wins 72-71.
First half, Clemson out early. The ball tipped around. Terrell McIntyre will end up with it. We go the other way, and McIntyre dishes to Greg Buckner for the lay-in. Clemson by 6 at the break. In the second half, here comes the patented Carolina run. Vince Carter backs in, then spins in. And a little bit more Carter from Ademola Okulaja in a taxi, honey. Carolina 26-12. Run here, and the lead is a dozen. Clemson responds. McIntyre, and the foul. And more McIntyre. Misses his own jumper, but follow the ball. And drop in the little lay-in when the defense sags. Clemson an 11-4 run. They're within 1. Under a minute to go. Buckner hits a free throw. Then Clemson hits the deck. They fall asleep. Shammond Williams is wide open. You betcha. Carolina 69-65, and the Carolina defense then turns in a huge performance. Carter, Buckner this. Carolina goes on to win 76-69. A tough loss. Clemson versus ranked teams. That's this year. West Virginia. West Virginia, the trap defense. Adrian Pledger, who is not in a fraternity, even though he should have that name for that. West Virginia, 44-31 at the break. Now let's watch a few steals. Alvin Williams. Alvin. John Celestin. John Celestin again with the sticky fingers, number 13 in your scorecard. And here's what the conversions look like. Williams the lay-in as foul. Williams the lay-in. Celestin. Okay, just a different kind of look we're giving you there. Celestin the lay-in. Nova trailing by 2, 66-64. But West Virginia does not fold. Gordon Malone and Pledger on the give and go. I pledge allegiance to Adrian Pledger. Jefferson, 5 3-pointers, 20 points.
What up, Mr. Referee? Second half, game tied at 47. Brad Miller passed to Gary McQuay and won. McQuay completed the three-point play. Purdue up 2. Eschmeyer, ready or not, refugees taking over. On the night that the Fugees took a Grammy, he took 21 points. But Purdue would pull away. Chad Austin? No. McQuay says, Chad, don't worry about it. I'm cleaning up the mess. He had 7 points, 5 boards. Purdue wins at 72-61. Boilermakers win for the 3rd time in a row. More inbounds to Andre Woolridge, who loses the ball. One of only 7 Iowa turnovers, but it was costly. Badgers next possession. Ty Calderwood, 3, money. He had 8. Now the score is 49-48. Your screen says 51-48. That is not correct. Iowa needs 2 to win. Woolridge drives inside, shoots. It does not fall. Wisconsin pulls off the big one, 49-48. The Badgers are assured of a winning record in the Big Ten for the first time since.
Watch Gerald Honeycutt work inside. Opportunistic. Green Wave up by 2. 4 seconds left. South Florida down 63-61. Coach Seth Greenberg maps out a play. Hendrick Frazier inbounds the ball to Brian Taylor. Taylor dribbles up, goes to James Harper. He twirls and scores, but in reviewing the play, we see Harper's feet are out of bounds. Green Wave win.
No SP, huh?
No SP, ineligible for the award. 63-61 the final. Honeycutt with